It won't hold it. Let you work a couple more. It's getting late, past our bedtime. Gosh, it's 11:30 already. Hey, thanks for letting me in. Good night, and we'll catch you all again soon when it's not quite as busy. WX3K with the group, AK2F.
Okay, Woody. Good to hear you. And my transmitter is buzzing at me. It does that once in a while. I guess the transformer is unhappy for some reason. 7-3. Have a fun weekend operating ancient modulation.
Quick funny story for you, Steph. Earlier we got rockbound with the Flex 5000 because the USB ports on the computer completely flaked out and we had no mouse. So I was stuck. I actually got rockbound with the Flex.
So you couldn't work, you couldn't move?
No, couldn't move. I was stuck on 3878. I couldn't turn the volume down. I couldn't log. I had to write everything down. It's like, this is ridiculous.
Oh, that's like everything locked up. Oh boy, you're not kidding. Locked down. That's huge.
Yeah, something that doesn't happen every day. But anyway, see who else we could shake out of the trees in the woodwork here. Because the band is back in, and it seems to be quieting down. At least it is down here. I hope it is for you too. It is getting late, but I took a nap earlier. I hope you did too. So I can roll for a little while yet. This is who is this? This is W0W. I'm fine. I'm great. W0W calling CQ for the AM rally.
Whiskey Alpha 6, Golf Yankee Charlie.
Whiskey Alpha 4.
Heard a Whiskey Alpha station. This is W0W. Go ahead.
Whiskey Alpha 6, Golf Yankee Charlie. Whiskey Alpha 6, Golf Yankee Charlie.
Very good. Whiskey Alpha 6, Golf Yankee Charlie. Good evening from W0W, my special event call here. Name here is Carrie, Kilo Echo, Romeo, Romeo, India. And I'm located here in southern New Jersey, about 30 miles north of Atlantic City, running a Flex 5000A with a Class E transmitter and a Class H modulator. How are you hearing me this evening? What are you running? WA6GYC from W0W. Go ahead.
Okay, Carrie, very good. W0W, special event, WA6GYC. Well, we're not in California. We're in Michigan. We're about 20 miles north of Detroit in Troy, Michigan, Troy, Troy, Michigan. So we're running an Elecraft K3 into the Elecraft KPA 500 into an inverted L, and we're listening on a Hammerland HQ150. And you are 20 over 9, great signal, great audio, and just heard you there and couldn't resist. W0W, WA6GYC.
Oh, very good there. Didn't catch your name, though. What was your name?
Rex, Radio Echo X-Ray.
Oh, very good there, Rex. And what was the transmitter?
Elecraft K3 into an Elecraft KPA 500 amplifier running about 125 watts of carrier.
Very good, very good. All right, let me pass you over to my good friend Stephanie over there in Pennsylvania. Yeah, no, we're all auctioneers now. We're going. Hey, you never know what's going to happen with the band. Go ahead and pick them up, Steph. WX3K from W0W.
Okay, this is WX3K. Rex, I copy you quite well here in the Poconos, northeast Pennsylvania. I'm running the ICO 720 transmitter to 40 watts, carrier into an inverted V with the HRO 50T national receiver here. And the town name is Scioto, Pennsylvania. Scioto, Pennsylvania. How copy?
Okay, Stephanie, well, you're 15 over 9 with the ICO 720, and I presume the 730 modulator and the HRO 50. Great signal, great audio as well. hooking up instead of the Hammerland, but the Hammerland was sitting there, and it sounds good as well. So, but anything is great tonight. The signals are good. We were on earlier, and then we watched and coming back now. So both you and Carrie are doing a great job into Michigan for sure. WX3K, WA6UIC.
Okay, very good. Well, your Elecraft sounds nice. I have a KX3 myself. I haven't really run it much on AM, but the K3 does sound good on AM. And you got the outboard amplifier there. Very nice. I like Elecraft equipment there, Rex. Good deal. I hope you're having fun in the AM rally as we are. we always have fun during this event. It's always a hoot. Right, Carrie?
Oh, that's the whole point, is to have fun. We get a little crazy, a little dizzy, whatever. It's a little dazed and confused, but we just keep on plugging.
You guys at W1AW last year?
Yes, we were, and we had planned on being there this year, but obviously COVID had to go and ruin all of that. But yes, it was Stephanie and I and a couple other people up there, or whatever, and us ladies took over that big rig that they got there at the ARRL.
Yeah, very good. I saw the video on YouTube, and I knew it had to be. But anyway, we thought we'd hear you there this year, but then, of course, like you say, with COVID, things changed. But we won't hold you. I know there's a lot of other stations calling. So great talking to you, Carrie and Stephanie, and we'll pass it along to the next stations there. So W0W and WX3K. This is WA6UIC, Troy, Michigan.
Very good there, Rex. Have a good evening. Yeah. Boy. This is W0W. W0W calling CQ for the AM rally.
W0W from W8BXG. Whiskey 8 Bravo X-Ray Golf. W8BXG, calling.
I heard W8 station. Was that W8 Delta X-Ray Golf? Did I get that right? I don't think I got that right. But go ahead. You have the floor. You have our full undivided attention. The Delta X-Ray Golf station. Go ahead.
W0W. W0W from W8 Bravo X-Ray Golf. Whiskey 8 Boston X-Ray Germany. Bravo X-Ray Golf. Got a nice signal down here tonight into southwest Ohio, a little north of Cincinnati, out by the old Bethany relay station of the Voice of America. My name is Denny, Delta Echo November Yankee, Denny, and been listening here for probably close to an hour, and you guys are sure working the stations all over here, up and down the eastern seaboard. Good job. W0W, I wonder how you copy. I'm on a old Yaesu 101E, is the exciter, and driving a Drake L4B linear amplifier, and the antenna's a double bazooka fed up on the tower around 40 feet. There you go, W0W from W8BXG in Ohio. Over.
Very good there, Denny. W8 Boston X-Ray Golf. Got it. There in Ohio. Been up that way. My son went to school in Well, it depends on how you want to say it. Some people say Lima, some people say Lima. It depends on, I think if you're out of town, you say Lima. But I believe it's Lima, Ohio. Went to school up there. Anyway, very good on the Yaesu. You are 20 over S9 here. You are absolutely rocking here into New Jersey this evening. My name is Carrie, and I'm using the Flex 5000A. It's a Class C transmitter and a Class H modulator. And I'm located here on the Jersey Shore. And you are sounding absolutely awesome, Denny. And thanks for appreciating our hard work out here. We are definitely working hard to get our contacts here this evening, although it's getting a little bit better now. Let me pass you over there to my good friend Stephanie up there in Pennsylvania, and let her get you down there in the logbook. WX3K from W0W.
Okay, this is Whiskey X-Ray 3 kilowatt. Hello, Danny, out there in Ohio. A very nice signal this evening from the Yaesu 101 Echo and your L4B amp. And the double bazooka. There's a lot of people using double bazooka antennas. I've been noticing that. A popular antenna for sure. Very good. I'm running a ICO 720 transmitter, 40 watt carrier, into an inverted V, and the National HRO 50T receiver here, staring me in the face. I just love the big dial on the front, one big knob. It's a great receiver. Sounds wonderful. It's got 10 watts of audio coming out of it. I have it hooked up to a nice big speaker sitting in front of me here, so I hear everything in terms of audio characteristics from everybody. Thanks for the call. We really appreciate it, and I hope you're spending some time working everybody this weekend. There's a lot of stations on, a lot of new call signs. People trying out AM, W8BXG, WX3K.
Yeah, Stephanie, what is your call sign again? Do you mind giving it a couple of times phonetically? I'm trying to get it down here in the log. Give me your call again, Stephanie.
Sure thing. The call is Whiskey X-Ray, as in weather. Whiskey X-Ray 3 kilowatt, as in 1,000 watts. Whiskey X-Ray 3 kilowatt.
Okay, yep. I did write it down correctly the first time, and I just wanted to double check. Whiskey X-Ray 3 kilowatt. Yeah, okay, well, good deal. And yeah, it's just been fun to sit here and sit back and listen to you and Terry work all the stations out here to the northeast of Ohio. And both of you have been, S9 and sometimes 10 dB over S9. Terry, you've got a rock crusher at the moment. That's what I call it. You're pounding in down here, and you're right behind her, Stephanie.
JJ. Yeah, well, thanks a lot for stopping in. You are strapping in here as well. You got the needle on the HRO 60 pinned all the way to the right, past 40 decibels. So yeah, the band did the same thing last night. I was kind of hoping, like a few other guys, kind of hoping that the band would stretch out to the West Coast, but they never really did, and it sounds like it's doing the same thing tonight. So none of that fun coast-to-coast stuff this weekend, I guess.
SVA, K1JJ clear.
K1JJ, do you copy? KC2HGC.
Yeah, I hear a few of you calling there. Let me give a couple of reports out. Fox Charlie, I heard. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, this is Kilowatt Charlie 2, Hotel Golf Charlie, Hotel Golf Charlie, QSL.
Okay, KC2 Hotel Golf Charlie, K1JJ. Good evening to you. My name's Tom here in Connecticut, and running a homebrew 41000 plate modulated by a pair, 12-element pair of delta loops at 190 feet. But I think we're probably need the local antenna for you, I can imagine. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, Tom. I don't know how you're copying us down here in New Jersey. We're in Wildwood, New Jersey. And I could definitely benefit from an antenna, that's for sure. I'm just running a Alpha Delta with the apex up only about 55 foot, fed with some ladder line. The transmitter here is a Collins 20V3, and it's a 75 S3 receiver. And I got a junkyard mixing console here out of the trash. And I do have an Orband AM processor, so I think I'm just going to spring for a better mixer. Back over to you. Let's hear about that 400, that 4-1000 amplifier you're running. Over.
Yeah, give me the name again, please.
The name here is Steve. Sierra Tango Echo Victor Echo Steve. The location is Wildwood, New Jersey. And the call sign is Kilo Charlie 2. Kilo Charlie 2. Hotel Golf Charlie. Over.
Yeah, okay, Steve. Yeah, I got the call okay. I just wasn't sure about the name. We got some static crashes that come up to like 40 over 9 at times, and it takes everything out. Syllables and encoded. Yeah, that's a great sounding rig. I mean, a great running rig. You're loud, doing the job over here tonight, Steve. And 41000, let's see. It is driven, the audio is driven by a solid-state WA1GFZ audio driver. Built his design, so there's no tubes in the audio driver. Using broadcast iron. Let's see, for RF I'm driving it with a Chinese VFO with a solid-state driver. Digital VFO and about 100 watts out, capable of. And running the modulators as tetrode connected, regulated grid. Well, I'm getting a little hoarse here tonight. And that's pretty much the rundown here. And looks like, boy, it's really a success, this AM rally. A lot of activity tonight. That's good. Even though the conditions are kind of strange, I'm hearing some stations out west. I was hoping maybe later tonight or even now catch a couple before hitting the sack. Otherwise, there's been some great local activity. 1AW, you probably worked them. That's real good. Back to you, Steve, and I'll stay here for one more. KC2 HGC K1JJ.
Okay, fine business, Tom. Just curious, did you build the Viking 2 rig at one time? I think I remember seeing it on the internet. You had it in a rack cabinet or something. I don't know if that was you or not. But I remember seeing, I got a few schematics around here with your call sign on it. I believe it was a driver with a pair of 6146s. So I got it around here somewhere. But yeah, okay, I guess we're doing good. I guess this audio sounds good on this rig here. It's not 100% modulating yet. It's only about 60, maybe 62% around there modulating right now. I'm just having issues getting it to modulate 100% without it going into distortion. So I definitely could use a hand with some of the tuning on this type of a transmitter here. you know, it's a big transmitter, but it's not seriously complicated. But I believe you really got to know your stuff about this. So I'm kind of glancing over at the mod tubes. They're just glowing a little bit cherry over there. The finals aren't glowing cherry at all, but I'm sure those 1000s are glowing really strong over in your shack over there. All right, I don't want to hold you. I'll let you go. I appreciate the contact. I'd like to catch you sometime on the air or something and chit-chat a little bit about building transmitters and stuff like that. Back over to you for the final. Kilowatt 1 Juliet from KC2HGC.
Okay, Steve. Excellent. 100%. And, yeah, you know the thing that with the transmitter distortion, we all fight it. You know, we all have battles with getting things right. And run a triangle through. My standard is a 50 hertz triangle. If you can get that thing pointy and the slopes real straight, that's a great guide. You know, a good way to start and reference whenever you make changes. See how much better it gets, and then use the sine waves for the high frequencies and all that stuff. But that'll help you out. I know where you're at. You know, it's not an easy thing. Not an easy thing getting ring. I've got 7 homebrew rigs here. In fact, I built about 6 of them in the last since last March, about a year. And you know, all of them will pass a square wave. No, I take that back. All of them will pass a triangle. Some of them will pass a square wave. You know, the real direct coupled series modulated stuff. And that's the hardest thing for me, is to optimize a rig and get it running, you know, really good. This 41000 built 10 years ago. It's taken me years to finally get it to perform the way I want. And it's mostly you know, audio and tweaking and optimization of different things. You know, solid state where it has to be, and so you're in the middle of the battle there. Good luck, Steve. We'll talk another time. KC2HGC. This is K1JJ in Connecticut.
Okay, Tom. Fine business. I guess, are you an engineer? Did you work in the broadcasting engineering, electronics engineering? Over.
No, Steve. I was a technician, a two-way technician in the 70s. I went to school for it, and then got into other areas unrelated to electronics. But no, never worked at a broadcast station. But it's you know, it seems to be the interest, though. You know, it stayed with me all my life, and probably with you too.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, well, my thing started with the televisions in the mid-'70s, early to mid-'70s. When I was a young buck, I used to work at a TV shop next door to the house, and that's what got me started in all this. But no, I'm actually in the restaurant business. I own a bar and grill on the boardwalk here, and that's where the station is set up too. It's set up in the basement underneath one of the boardwalk stores. So I guess we got some good ground conductivity anyway. All right, well, I don't want to hold you, Tom. I know you want to get out of here, so I'm going to hang out on the band a little bit in case somebody else wants to jump in there. I think I heard a couple of breaking stations in there. I'll pass it back over to you for the final. This is KC2HGC. I guess I'll be clear, but I will be listening.
Okay, Steve, sounds good. And well, let me give a quick listen out west. I want to see if there's any stations out west, 9 land, 0 land, anywhere, even west of the Mississippi. Let's give those guys a chance if we can hear anything through the static tonight. This is K1JJ, Juliet in Connecticut, listening.
This is K0KP, kilowatt 0, kilowatt papa.
Okay, I heard a couple of stations. Let's try it again. It's you're all about the same strength. K1JJ, listening southwest west.
This is K0K0 kilowatt papa.
Okay, I can hear 4 or 5 in there. How about Kilowatt Papa? Go ahead.
K1JJ.
Hello, K1JJ. Just want to say hello to you. This is KD2NFL, New Jersey station.
Well, hello there. And good evening still. Almost good morning there. My name is Rex, Roger Echo X-Ray. Roger Echo XX-Ray. The KTH is near Duluth, Minnesota, about 15 miles northwest of Duluth, far northern Minnesota. The name is Rex. Over.
Okay, Rex, I got you Duluth, Minnesota. Excellent. And give me the call again a few times. Over.
King Zero, King Peter. King Zero, Kitchen Police.
Okay. K0, Kitchen Police. K1JJ. Thanks for the report. I'm hearing you about a 4x9. You're actually stronger than an S9, but the static is just brutal. And I lose a word every so often because of the static. But so good to hear you from Duluth. That's the longest tonight so far. Running here a 41000 homebrew, plate modulated by a pair antenna, 2-element delta loop at 190 feet. It's beaming southwest towards Los Angeles, so you're probably off, a little bit off the side, I would say, but still getting enough signal on you there, Rex. What you running? K0KP from K1JJ.
Okay, didn't get the handle or the QTH, but I got the rig and everything fine. Thank you very, very much. The handle here, the name is Rex, Roger Echo X-Ray. Romeo Echo X-Ray, Roger Echo X-Ray. And the rig is a homebrew 4-1000, modulated by a pair of 4-400. A 4-1000 and a pair of 4-400s in AB1. And the antenna is an inverted B at about 55 feet. What's the name there? Over.
Okay, Rex. Yeah, I didn't give it. Sorry. My name's Tom, Tango Oscar Mike, and we're in Connecticut, Central Connecticut. And good on the 4-1000, plate modulated by the 4-400s. That's great. That's first 4-1000 I've worked tonight. I haven't worked that many stations. We're on mostly in the afternoon here, so that's great. Back to you, Rex. There might be some more stations I'd like to work you from the East Coast here. I think it'd be kind of good if you want to hang around and work a few there. K0KP, K1JJ.
Okay, very good. K1JJ, K0KP, very good, Tom. Yeah, I'll hang around a little bit here, but first go ahead and pick up. There were some other stations in there that were calling you. So why don't you give a shout out to them first, Tom? K1JJ, K0KP, Northern Minnesota. Go ahead.
Okay, Rex. Yeah, all right, I'll give a couple more calls and see what's going on. Listening towards the west, give those guys a call. Anybody west of the Mississippi, maybe even a chance of some 5s or 6s listening in. That's always fun. K1JJ in Connecticut listening. In Western, go ahead again. Somebody said I'm in Western something. Okay, KD0 Echo Zulu Sierra in Western something. I didn't get the state. Hearing you right at the moment about a 3x9. 3x9, a lot of static. That's the problem right now. Name is Tom, and we're in Connecticut. KD0EZS, K1JJ. Okay, got you as Kansas. Got you as Kansas. Give me the name a couple of times again, please. No, you took a fade on me there. That's you got to have the right timing, I guess, to get through tonight. So I'll give it a couple of minutes. And good, I heard you say you're near the Colorado border. I lived in Colorado for a couple of years myself. And Golden, Colorado, Boulder, Colorado, and even in Denver. And boy, I love that area. I sometimes wonder why I ever came back. But what a great part of the country. Yep. I even took a motorcycle out there. I remember when I was 19, 4 of us, just like Easy Rider, Triumph 650s. We rode motorcycles from Connecticut all the way out to the West Coast. Took a month and a half. Well, I'll tell you, that was a trip of a lifetime, and saw Colorado for the first time back then. So anyway, back to you. Real good to hear west of the Mississippi tonight. Give me that name again, and we'll see if we can get some... thanks, by the way, for the report. You said 20 over. And you're hitting 20 over on the S meter, and the static is a lot louder than that at times, but you've got an excellent signal for the distance. Let me see here, where am I writing everything down? Where did I write your call down? Let's see, I guess I'm getting real tired. There we go. KD0EZS, Kansas, K1JJ. Sorry, you took a dive, a permanent dive on me, and down to about an S7 and right below the noise. So I'll let you go for now, and I think I'll QRT for a bit, let somebody else have the frequency, and maybe see how it looks a little later. But thanks so much for the call and the contact from Kansas. That's a good one tonight. KD0EZS, K1JJ Claire.
K1JJ from KZ4 Bravo. Whiskey Alpha 6, Golf Yankee Charlie.
Okay, let's see. Golf Echo Charlie. WA6, Golf Echo Charlie, K1JJ. I'm going to guess you're probably not in California because you're hitting about 25 over. I'm hearing you very well at the moment. My name's Tom here in Connecticut, running a 41000 homebrew, plate modulated by a pair. Antenna 2-element delta loop at 190 feet, beaming southwest. Back to you. WA6, good signal. WA6, let's see what I wrote down. GEC, K1JJ.
Okay, Tom, it's Golf Yankee Charlie, WA6UIC. We are in Troy, Michigan, just north of Detroit, and we were originally in California until we came back here about 40 years ago. We know we'd get back any day, so we kept the call, but still in Michigan with my wife's family and so forth. Anyway, you are hitting 35 over 9, and you actually peaked at 40 over 9 into Detroit. Great sounding audio. I have to ask, what are you using for an audio chain there to get such great audio? K1JJ, WA6GYC.
Yeah, WA6GYC, K1JJ. Thanks for the nice report. And you're hitting 30 over from near the Detroit area, so that's excellent. Let's see, what am I running for details? I'm running a solid-state MOSFET audio driver. I kind of like that. I use that on 3 other plate-modulated rigs. Each one has their own little solid-state driver. So that eliminated some of the, tube distortion and things and transformers. There's no transformers in the audio. And let's see what else I can say. It's vacuum variables, just a regular 41000 rig with broadcast iron, plate modulated. I'm using a lot of audio negative feedback from the modulators back to the 1 volt low level stage of the MOSFET audio driver. And let's see, what else I can say. Got a solid-state Chinese driver board, you know, those little digital VFO boards by the Chinese. I added 100 watts of amplification solid-state, so that drives the grid of the 41000. So, yeah, it's a combination of new and old. So, tell me a little more about your rig there, and let's see. You know, I didn't write down the Troy, Michigan. I didn't write down your name. I haven't been on in a while. You know, that's half the problem. You don't get on too often. You know, the skills, the communication skills tend to deteriorate. You know, I go down on the WX3K 175 and work Europe. And boy, if I haven't been down there in a few months, it gets real tough catching the accents and just making it by. And I'm having that problem right now. You know, I should probably be on for a little more often, and I'd get the calls a little better and hear a little better probably. So, back to you. WA6GYC. This is K1JJ, Connecticut.
Okay, Tom, very good. K1JJ, WA6GYC. Handle here is Rex Radio Echo X-Ray, and I know you were just talking to another Rex just a few minutes ago, so I thought that was coincidental. Not that many of us on, but very good. And the rig here is an Elecraft K3 transceiver operating into the Elecraft KPA 500, running about 125 watts per carrier into an inverted L at 35 feet, and listening on a Hamberlin HQ 150. And just amazing how great your audio sounds. I mean, as far as broadcast quality, or you know, it sounded like you were running a Gates or a Collins 20 V3 or something, because it just sounded so doggone good there, Tom. But anyway, that's the story here, and just enjoying the night. And of course, this could be considered a warm-up for practice for next weekend with the AMQSO party going on. So the two big operating events back to back. K1JJ, WA6GYC.
Okay, Rex. Yeah, not too many Rexes around. Is that a nickname, or is that a real derivation of a name like Rex? So?
Well, believe it or not, it was my father's name, and it's my son's name, and it's my name. So it's the complete thing. It's 3 letters, short and sweet. Last name is Brown, a pretty common name. Brown is pretty common, so you have to have kind of a little bit of an unusual first name, or otherwise you get lost in the crowd. K1JJ, WA6GYC.
Yeah, that's a great name. I'm telling you that. If I had to pick a name, Rex is so unique, or even Mac, or Joe. You know, all very masculine names. Rex, you know, all I can think of is the Tyrannosaurus. You know.